Today I'm going to make some tamales. And this is the corn husks that I got out. I'm putting them in water to soak. Get nice and soft and pliable. Put this plate down on them. Try to hold them under the water. The water is really hot. I'm going to let those soak about 30 minutes. This is my pork broth that I'm going to use in my tamales. I've got some black beans back here that I canned. Uncanned pork broth. You'll have trouble with these bugs. It's these dang Asian lady beetles. Anyway, baking powder. My masa harina. Got some non-pickled peppers back here that I canned a while back. And salsa verde. Okay, I've also got chorizo. That's what I'm going to use as the meat in my tamales. So I'll have to fry that up. And I've got some cheddar jack cheese here, or Colby Jack, one of them. Anyway, that will shred to put over them. So I'll bring you back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm cooking the chorizo. Render it down. I'll probably, when I drain it off, I will probably use some of this beautifully seasoned fat in the tamales. Here I've got 2.5 cups of masa, a teaspoon of baking powder, and I'm warming up my pork broth. Some of the broth into this masa until I get a nice soft dough. It takes it up pretty quick, and that broth smells good. This will help flavor the dough. I guess I should call it batter, but oops, sorry. Okay, I'll bring you back when it's done. Yeah, I've got my dough mixed up. It's pretty soft. I had to add a little more pork broth to the pan and heat it up. So now I'm going to put this nice seasoned fat from the chorizo in there. And get it stirred around. Get it mixed in there very well, and then I'm going to let this rest. Up. I'm going to cover this with some saran wrap, plastic wrap, and let it rest for a few minutes and get all the liquid soaked up into the masa. I will add that I put in another couple of tablespoons of shortening as well to make sure there was enough fat in here to make them tender. So I'll bring you back in a few minutes. Spoonful of the masa on here. I'm going to spread it some. A little bit more. Then a spoonful of chorizo. Right there. Fold it over, roll it. And fold it up. Okay, I'm going to put a pinch of the shredded cheese in it. I had to unroll it because I forgot the cheese. Then roll it back over. Just roll it on up. Fold it. Then use a strip of the other corn husk and just tie it. I have used cotton kitchen string for this too. It's a little easier than using this. And there it is tied up. I'm going to put them in, I'll put them in a basket and show you that. Okay, I'm going to line them up in this basket, and I'm going to use my steam canner for steaming these. It takes about 40 minutes to do it. So I'll bring you back when I get them all done. Chorizo. So we're going to use up what we've got left here to make just different ones. That's just some of the cheese. This is some of the pepper that I canned. It's chili peppers. Tear a strip off of this one. Roll it up. Tie it up. Okay, and we're also doing some that are black bean, my home canned black beans, and pepper. With shredded cheese. And that's the rest of them. Fold it over and tie it up. Steam canner, had a good boil. It's okay if the bottoms of these sit a little bit in the water. These take about 40 minutes, sometimes longer, to get cooked. So I'll bring you back when they're done. Done. I heated chips in the oven and kind of burned them a little bit. These are black and orange chips that were left from, they were from the grocery store, and they cooked them up like that color for Halloween.
Spooky chips.
Spooky chips. And I've got beans here. I scraped out some of the peppers and put in there. Rice. I put a little lime juice on it. Tortilla. Now, this should be a cheese tamale. No, it's a black bean one, but I guess there's cheese in it. There's one of them. This is chorizo. Nice and hot. There you go. So that's our sort of Mexican dinner. We are not Mexican. We are mostly Irish. But we love Mexican food. So we'll have some home canned salsa verde with this. And thanks for watching.